Easily one of the most hated public figures, Keemstar managed to grow a cult following that will blindly bully and taunt whoever he pleases. H3H3's fanbase literally made G Fuel drop Keemstar, and here are some of the situations that led to not only Keemstar losing his at one point biggest sponsor deal, but also earning his title as one of YouTube's worst creators. In the early 2000s, before Keemstar took off on his own YouTube career, he would commonly go live and moderate on third-party sites. One of these sites was called Blog TV, and the other, Battlecams. Essentially, on Battlecams, people would go up onto the stream and would trash talk each other. The community would then decide who did a better dissing, and that person would stay on the live.
Fuck this, I'm on Blog TV with my fucking hands up. I'm not starting my fucking self. You fucking stupid bitch. This stupid fucking justice, all fucking righteous fucking nigger, Alex, is doing this shit. You fucking nigger. I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna find out. Yo, everybody type in the chat, Alex is a stupid nigger. Just type in the chat, Alex is a stupid nigger.
Many years after that clip's origin, Keemstar would proceed to go on the Misfits podcast and explain himself.
But eventually, Elkie made me a moderator because I brought so many viewers over to the website, right? And there was this other guy, Alex, who was also a moderator.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happened is when you're a moderator, you can start anyone and you can kick anyone
So
from
what's
the
the
lineup.
idea? So starting is just putting somebody up?
Okay, let's say
What
we're
is starting?
let's say we're all in a lineup, right?
Okay.
I'm first, you're second, all the way around, right?
Yeah.
A moderator can put him in the front of the line and just make him go up on the camera,
Right.
You know? Or he can kick him out or whatever, right? You have all these controls. I'm a moderator. Alex is a moderator, and Elkie David is not there. There's
Right.
no one there. So what Alex starts doing is he starts starting me over and over again. When I'm waiting, I'm being a good boy. I'm waiting in the lineup for my turn, and he keeps starting me. So to the audience, it looks like I'm starting
Sorry,
myself.
yeah. So that's why you say, I'm not starting my fucking self.
Yeah. So the whole time he's doing this, I'm like, dude, I'm not starting myself in the chat. My fans are saying that. Alex is doing this shit. Da 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 da. And Alex is sitting there calling me, a dago, a wop, because I'm Italian, and this is just like a normal part of this website. Everyone's racist.
Guinea wop, bro.
Yeah. True. True.
A little Italian moment there for you.
Hell yeah.
Hey, give me a coffee.
Coffee pot.
Great.
Copper coffee pot, yeah.
So what I did is I went and I live streamed on Blog TV, proving that I was not starting myself, My hands were up in the air.
Yes.
Told my fans to, spam Alex with the N-word, to fire back because he was calling me a dago, a wop. And so that's basically what that clip is. Yeah.
Crazy.
As you can probably guess, promoting the use of calling someone a slur, whether jokingly or not, did not seem to paint a positive light onto Keemstar. In May of 2020, YouTuber Ethan Klein, or H3H3, posted multiple content nukes revolving around Keem. Ethan did priorly have Keem on his show, but they didn't seem to have grown a friendship from it because the first part of his nuke alone, Ethan claimed that Keemstar accused him of a felony fraud. And that certainly isn't the only time he made false accusations, because in 2016, he falsely accused RuneScape streamer going by the name of RS Glory and Gold of being a pedophile. Not only was this accusation wildly untrue, but along with Keemstar trying to call him out, he encouraged people to go to his stream and spread hate. RS Glory and Gold's real name is Tony Winchester, and at the time, he was just a 60-something-year-old man playing RuneScape online. Ludwig explains the situation pretty well.
And it started with a motherfucker named Keemstar. Yeah. You guys might remember this. If you don't, I'll give you a quick recap. But about 6-7 years ago, Keemstar posted this video about this old man who was theoretically a pedophile. And his agents of harm found out and uncovered his dirty little secrets. But it turned out that this was just an old grandfather who really liked playing RuneScape, and his viewers boomed him. The guy posted videos of him crying. It was a fucking terrible thing. And after that, the internet caught wind, and it was a whole reversal. Everybody started shitting on Keemstar, and I still, to this day, follow that guy on Twitch, and I see him go live. And it made me go out of my way to find this guy's stream not only find it, but sometimes watch it. His name, he's live right now, RS Glory in Gold. His name is RS Glory in Gold.
In that clip, Ludwig proceeds to give the man a love rate on Twitch, but as priorly mentioned, it seemed to have gone the exact opposite with him and Keemstar. Keem seemed to have confused him with John Phillips, who was also an avid RuneScape player. The vital difference is that this man was actually an offender who lured children into his trap via RuneScape. But once again, RS Glory in Gold, the man Keem was accusing, was not.
He wrongly accused the guy of being a pedophile, but God forbid if he has to stop playing a game to look into it.
Okay, from what I gather here, you're saying that finally this guy who posted this video has taken the video down and admitted that what he said wasn't true. And that now everybody in the world knows my real name's Tony Ray Winchester. I'm 62. I've retired. I haven't got my first Social Security check yet, but I'll get it soon. See, I would have sat here for the next 10 years because I'm not going to let somebody run me off. But now that the whole thing's cleared up, and you guys know I'm a good guy, I'd like to go take a break. Wash my face. Put some cold water on my face. Have a cup of coffee. Relax for a minute. And then I'll come back and start tweeting again. Or twitching again, okay?
After all this came to light about how what Keem had reported was completely fake, Keem deleted his original video and came forward to apologize.
Earlier today, someone on my news team provided me with a story that I thought was vetted, that I thought was correct, and it wasn't. It was wrong. And this isn't a little fuck up. This is a big fuck up. This is a serious big fuck up to the point where I just feel ashamed. I feel ashamed. I can't believe that we would fuck up like this. We reported a story that this Massachusetts man, John Phillips, had sex with a teen that he married in an online game in RuneScape back in 2011. Okay? And then he got out of jail and that he's streaming on Twitch again. Now, the problem with this is that that's not John. That's a gentleman named Tony. And when we reported this video, a bunch of you went over and harassed this guy. Called him names, pedo, sex offender, you name it. This guy didn't fucking do anything. He didn't do anything wrong. And because of me, he was harassed for about 2 hours. I was streaming at the time on my own live stream, and someone came in and said, you know, you got it wrong. You got the story wrong. And I thought they were fucking with me. I thought they were fucking with me. At first I blew it off. And then after about 10 minutes, I went into the Skype chat with my news team, went through, questioned the guy that get me the news and asked him, how did you vet this? How did you confirm any of this? And he said him and another person on my news team sat there for hours looking at the faces and identified who was who and that it was the right guy. And I fucking lost it. My heart sunk into my stomach. The minute he gave me this explanation that they matched the faces, I realized that we just so fucked up. And I fucking died right there on my live stream. I immediately took down the video and I immediately uploaded a video to Twitter telling everyone that we got this story wrong.
But that wasn't enough.
Here's a clip of Tony talking about the incident 1.5 years later, describing how this one mishap on Keemstar's drama alert ended up with years of endless harassment for him. Have a listen.
One time I had, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of people threatened to kill my family, harassing my sister, my nephews. I mean, me. I mean, you know, they were just hacked my RuneScape account. They hacked our YouTube channel. They did more crap than you can even possibly imagine. Okay, all about how I'm a child molester and a pedophile. Anyway, I sent a little Twitter out. I just said, Keemstar, just so you know, your BS a year and a half ago still causes me trouble every day.
And Keemstar, having evolved from his point of where he was before, people say he's changed, he's a better man. This is how he reacts to Tony.
I am not going to put up with you fucking blaming me for people trolling you anymore, because I am not guilty of that. I'm guilty of that video being wrong and what I said about you, but I'm not guilty of you being trolled in 2017. If this happened once or twice, I just let it go. But you've done this to me multiple times over the last 6 months, and I'm holding back every urge from saying just like, go fuck you, go fuck yourself. I'm holding that back.
RS Glory and Gold later tried to make peace with Keemstar, asking him to admit his fault so they can both move on, but instead, Keem stood a new ground, saying that RS Glory and Gold had been lying on his name.
Hi, this is a shout out to Keemstar. Keemstar, hey, I just want you to know, I made an effort to make peace with you. I made an effort to, work out a little treaty with you. All you had to do was come forward and say, all 3 times I talked shit about you, I was wrong, and I apologize. And we could have never spoke about each other again. But you don't want no part of it. So, okay. Have a nice life.
RS Glory and Gold, I've seen your videos where you're claiming that you want peace with me. And in order for me and you to have peace, I have to admit that in both scenarios, the original scenario, and then in the catfish story, that you are not a pedophile. That is your terms of me and you making peace. The problem with that is that basically insinuates that through the catfish story that I was accusing you of being a pedophile. That is false. Anyone that goes and looks through the timeline, and Bo Black's made a great video on this, showing that I never accused you of being a fucking pedophile. In 2017, I was on Critical's podcast, a very popular YouTuber, where I explicitly said that you were catfished by supposedly a woman above the age of 18, right? I never insinuated that you were a pedophile. I've already acknowledged that that story was wrong 5 years ago. I mean, you're basically manipulating and you're playing the victim like I have caused you all this damage and I sent all these people to attack you since the initial incident, when it is false. You were getting hate from this other catfish story, which again, I've acknowledged that you are not guilty of being a pedophile. I made 2 videos on Twitter clarifying my point, which H3 didn't use, and he used it to manipulate and try to insinuate that I was accusing you of being a pedophile again. No, I did not. No, I did not. Tony, if you want peace, then you have to acknowledge how you have wronged me, all right? When I wronged you so many years ago, I said sorry. I fucking did whatever I could. I fucking deleted the video. I apologize. And you know that, Tony. I've been on the phone with you so many fucking times. Throughout this whole thing, you just lied. You act like you didn't know your own cousin. You act like you didn't know your manager board. I mean, look, man, you are going to have to fucking sit there and eat crow for how you have manipulated, lied, clout chased through this whole scenario if you want peace. You have wronged me, just like I wronged you in the past. So, I mean, if you want peace, you have to admit what you did wrong to me, all right? You do that, I'll forgive you, just like you forgave me.
The entire situation seems completely murky, like details are missing, but from what we do know, after Keem's initial apology to him, they got in a Twitter feud, where Keemstar claimed that his fans never called the man a pedo, and RS Glory and Gold's guardian seemed to have had to take away his phone because it was all too much. Seems like there was an overwhelming amount of backtracking on Keemstar's part. Tony, or RS Glory and Gold, sadly passed away after fighting cancer in late 2022.
I thought I'd get on here today and let everyone know that Tony, RS Glory and Gold, has passed away. He lived 69 years. He eventually succumbed to the cancer. You know, we fought it for 4 months, pretty vigorously. And in the end, it kept spreading. It spread to his spinal cord, which ended up paralyzing him. And then also it spread to his organs. and it shut down his kidneys, and he died on October 12th at 6 p.m.
Rest in peace. Although this situation was horrible, it's not the only time Keemstar had harassed someone only days before their death. And by before their death, I mean right before it. Supposedly, the Twitter beef went down while RS Glory and Gold was in the hospital for the final time. Etika, who was a popular YouTuber and Twitch streamer in the gaming and more specifically Nintendo niche, was known to have had many problems mentally. He got help on and off, but after this went on for a while, Keemstar decided to report on it. After covering one of Etika's wild tweets, reading, once again, for the final time, "I am God, and so are you," he explained how Etika was refusing help and saying even more concerning things online.
He started making more tweets like, "I just want to take you to the stars. Don't let them take me. The revolution will not be televised."
As his video goes on, he continues by explaining that after Etika tweeted these things, a concerned civilian reported him to the police, and after they had a 40-minute standoff with him, they eventually broke into his apartment and took him away. All while he was on Instagram Live.
Come over here to the corner.
Nah, I feel unsafe.
I just want to see your hands.
I feel unsafe. Okay. You want to see my hands?
Yeah, just come to the corner where I can see you.
Okay.
We can look at each other.
Okay.
And show me your hands. I just want to see if your hands are empty.
Okay, look. All I have is the phone. Look.
I
See?
can't see you.
Look. See?
Come to the corner of the door where the door is open.
Okay. I'm a little scared right now. Can you understand?
Yeah.
I'm a little scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Okay.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Hold your hand.
I'm really scared. I'm really, really scared. I'm really, really scared right now. Look, can you see me?
Okay, Desmond.
Okay.
All right. Glad your hands are empty, okay?
Okay. Okay. Here. Look. Okay.
Turn around, buddy.
Okay. Ow. Relax.
Although taken to a mental facility for treatment, he was released in just a matter of hours and decided he wanted to have an interview with Keemstar. They started it off with a bang.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, the Antichrist. I've come to purge the planet of all human life. I will be dropping nuclear missiles very, very soon on every single human being. Death means nothing. Why are you all so scared of death for? It means absolutely zero in the interim. Why do you think I made Trump president? We're about to get some fireworks real soon.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Etika is on the line here. Now, Etika, when you say death means nothing, are you basically saying that life is a simulation? Is that what you're getting to?
Yeah, life is a video game. We're all in a video game, and I'm the one that's putting the pieces together. Everything that you've done in your life, Keemstar, was all leading up to this moment, to where you can broadcast the start of the beginning of the rise of the known Antichrist. I am the Antichrist. I am the one who brings death to all.
Etika was clearly showing signs of mental distress, but Keem was more worried about getting his publicity.
So if it's not a publicity stunt, right, then what is this?
Yeah.
What is this? What are these crazy tweets?
This is the return of the Antichrist.
No, this was a mental illness.
Now, what would you say to the people that are saying that you're crazy?
Oh, all they can do is watch.
I know, but what would you say to them? Are you actually crazy? Are you having a mental breakdown? Like the cops took you to the mental place today. What happened?
Yeah. I went, I became God, and I walked out.
That's amazing.
Etika continues with his Antichrist narrative, clearly in trouble, making it more and more apparent throughout the course of the interview.
Keemstar, there are no coincidences in life. Think about that statement. There are no coincidences in my world.
Because
everything happens for a reason.
Because it's all planned. It's all been designed.
Everything. It's all predestined, Keemstar.
But
everything you've done up until this point.
But the scariest thing about thinking that the world is a simulation and it's predestined and all that is then there's no reason to live. Why not?
Why do you fear death?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's scary because if you really think about it, then why live? Just jump off a cliff. If it's just a simulation, who cares?
That video was supposedly posted on April 30th of 2019, and only 2 months later, on June 19th, he committed suicide by drowning. To make matters worse, before Etika passed, he went missing, and Keem made it very clear that he didn't think Etika was actually gone.
We have a bunch of news for you today, but first, Etika has gone missing. Nobody can find him. There is a possibility that this is a publicity stunt.
The thing that pisses me off is that Etika now 100% knows the internet is worried about him. And 13 hours later, he's not notifying his fans that he's okay. Maybe it's because he did off himself, but I doubt it. Sounds like a dude that really cares about his friend. How about this tweet from only a couple months earlier? Dear Etika, normally I would say stop going crazy, but there's no news going on, so go full July 15th, baby. I've got kids to feed. Once Etika's body is found by the NYPD, he suddenly turns to homie, and the rewriting of history quickly begins to cover his tracks.
Keem didn't seem to help Etika much, most likely doing the interview and proceeding to never talk to him again, but the interview itself doesn't seem to be problematic. They were just having a conversation. Keem likely wasn't aware that Etika was serious, probably thinking it was some sick joke gone too far. But the internet didn't see it that way, giving Keem way too much credit for Etika's passing. That clip I showed earlier has been taken out of context and made it look like Keemstar told Etika to die, which isn't what the clip was. It was simply an existential crisis question. If life means nothing, why live? Keem was wrong for uploading the video to begin with, but on June 29th, 10 days after Etika's passing, when he deleted the video, it was the last straw for many online. Etika needed help, not an interview, but it's too late now. I'll never forgive this man. It's been a long time, but he still doesn't understand. This is the problem with the world. We love watching people struggle. We love watching people fail. We love hating, that feeling of being superior to another. We love being right, but most importantly, we love watch people being wrong. This interview hurts because Keem was using words like nut job to describe someone who was most obviously mentally sick, enough to make you question humanity. This guy really deleted this video just to cover up his tracks. No words. Keemstar is sorry as hell. He literally should not be on any platform. He is dangerous. If anyone should be cancelled, it should be this horrible human being. Rip Etika. You'll be missed. Taking it back to the 3-part series posted by H3H3 Production and the video by Content Cop on Keemstar, there's more to dissect.
Now guys, before I get back to the beginning of this video in which Keemstar accused me of a felony fraud, I'd like to bring you up to date with all of his achievements since Content Cop. So here, walk with me here. A museum of hate and destruction.
I'm fucking white, I run this world, you're black, you're my slave, understand it. I would hang the fuck out of you. First time a gets a gun, he shoots his brother. I have never heard this so mad in my life. This dude is so embarrassed that he's black. Look at this reaction I'm getting. He's so angry because he knows he's a fucking second-class citizen. The only reason why you want to fuck a white chick is because nobody wants to fuck a black chick.
Just Destiny is a prominent name mentioned when talking about Keemstar, and another example of Keem making false accusations and running with them. He essentially put underage girls in his YouTube thumbnails, which yes, is messed up on a variety of levels, but by no means does that alone make him a pedophile, which is what he was accused of being with no solid evidence.
Do you touch kids?
Oh my god, really?
But do you? Do you touch kids?
After Destiny denied the accusations on Dramaalert, Keem began receiving hate and losing thousands of followers. So he decided to dox Destiny, uncalled for and unprompted.
Keemstar declares war on Just Destiny.
Dude, I got so much shit for that. Dude, I lost almost 3,000 subscribers. I'm going to war with this motherfucker.
Out of pure spite, Keemstar releases all of his public information on the internet. Here's an example of what my dox bin looks like. It has my name, birthday, home address, all of my phone numbers, my parents' phone numbers, and my parents' home address. This is released with the express purpose of harassing and often leads to swatting as well. Here he is admitting to doxing him.
I doxed him. What are you going to do about it? I'm literally telling you right now, what do you think's going to happen to me? You said to Augie, this is going to be a big story that Keemstar doxed Destiny. I doxed Destiny. Where is the big story? Yeah, I dox people all the time. I run a news show. Like, it's literally part of the job.
There's a lot more to this man. A lot more controversies and a lot more I could cover. So let me know if you want a part 2. Sorry if this video was unorganized and too much jumping around, but I'm just trying out a new format and seeing what sticks. From doxing to false pedo accusations, this is Keemstar.